Welcome to another edition of A Haunter's Confession. I am Slider Jesus, and I am here with
Moldy Southern.
Moldy Southern. Where can they find you, Moldy Southern?
You can find me on Instagram at Moldy Southern and at Woods of Terror in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Is that your home haunt?
It is.
All right. Now, this is kind of a fun little. How long have you been haunting?
Since June, since late June.
It's June, a brand new haunter here.
Yeah.
So, that kind of this is some of the reason I wanted you on here to kind of talk about new haunting, getting used to it, and also being thrown directly into one of the main characters.
Yeah.
Now, do you care to explain your character, what you are, what you do?
So I play Letty Leaches. She's one of the three triplets we have. Well, I guess it's one of the triplets here. There's not three triplets, but she's one of the triplets we have here. They started as twins a few years ago with Sally Slaughter and Lucy Lucifer, who are two very, well-known, well-established haunters that have been doing this for 16 years, I think.
16 years?
16 years at Woods of Terror.
That's quite the thing to live up to.
Absolutely, yeah. So they haven't been those characters for that long.
Yeah.
But sadly, Lucy couldn't be here this year. Erica, she is not acting this year. But Woods of Terror wanted the twins out on the midway, so they decided to have Kaylee, who plays Sally Slaughter. They had Kaylee, who's our makeup manager, one of our head managers, train me and one other girl to be some of our main characters.
Which
has been really cool. Very intimidating, it was so intimidating at first.
I can imagine.
Also really great and one of the best experiences I've had in my whole life.
Absolutely.
So,
Me personally, I did 1 year in Chainsaw, which is, it's just Chainsaw. Yeah. And I had a blast doing that. The next year, I was in Q-Line. So, I go from that to, directly into, the thick of it, the madness of it. So I understand your feelings behind that.
Yeah.
It is, you're kind of shitting a brick, the week leading up, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was losing my mind.
Absolutely.
The week leading up, I was walking around, talking to myself, trying to find a voice, trying to, coming up with all of this dialogue and shit that I have not used at all. All of these voices that I haven't used because, I realized first night, 10 minutes into being on the midway, I was like, there is nothing that could have prepared me for that.
There really
There's
isn't.
no training that could have prepared me for being on the midway as that character.
Best way to do that is just kind of, I almost hate to say it, but just throw you in there.
I kept on asking Kaylee, who plays Sally Slaughter, over and over again, hey, advice, training, can we do this? Can we do this? And of course, like I said, we've been training since June. But, I kept asking if we could do more training for the twins specifically, and she'd be like, no. And I'd be like, you're full of shit. Sure. But
twins
she was
be
not.
Hard.
It is hard.
Twins got to be hard. And that's kind of the topic I wanted to touch on, too. It's the twins, or the triplets. Not a lot of places do triplets. It's pretty unheard of that I know of. But, a lot of haunts, even my home haunt, Hell's Gate, has twins. A lot of haunts are doing twins. So what do you kind of feel about that, about all the haunts doing twins all the time? What's your opinion?
A lot of haunts do clowns. A lot of haunts do zombies. A lot of haunts do all kinds of different monsters. Horror as a genre is repetitive.
Absolutely.
In nature. I think that there's ways to be original with it, and that obviously that's the best way to go is to be original. Of course everybody wants to be original, but I don't think that there's any harm in people having similarities between their haunts, and that's coming from somewhere where I don't know a lot about this industry yet. I'm learning all the time. And there's so much to learn. I never realized how much there is to learn.
It's never ending.
Never realized, but I don't think that there's any harm in similarities. I think there's enough fear to go around, and
absolutely
enough ideas to go around
And generally speaking, too, the general public necessarily doesn't care so much that this haunt has twins, that haunt has twins.
Yeah.
They don't really notice. I think mostly if there's any ever conflict with it, it's in-house. Like, it's between other haunts. They're like, you copied me, no, we did it original. You know, and really, in the grand scheme of things, does the general public really care?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean, no. I don't think that they do.
Yeah.
And respectfully, like, when it comes to, you know, inner haunts, oh, you copied me, any shit like that, I don't give a fuck. We're all doing... There's a lot of bees here.
That was a cicada killer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Never saw one of those. I saw a dead one once. Anyway,
disgusting.
sorry. Yeah, this place is haunted. It's great.
Yeah, it's terrible. Haunted bees. But
it's all right. Well, any more, you know, thoughts on the whole twins thing? Because I know, like I said, that's a huge role here, and as it is in a lot of haunts. A lot of haunts really focus on their twins.
Yeah, I noticed that.
How is it acting with trying to, you know, feed off of one another? How is that?
It's good. It was really hard at first. I noticed my first night I was not quite happy with my performance because I kept on going up to people, and when I would start doing my dialogue, I would think in my head, okay, what would Erica say now? What would Kaylee say now? Instead, not even thinking, you know, what would Sally, what would anybody say, I was thinking about the actresses themselves. And I talked to Kaylee about that the next week, and she told me, you know, to cut that shit out and to be yourself and to be my own character.
Yeah.
And I think that has helped me tremendously, because even though we are triplets, we are our own things. I like to say Sally's thing is milk and Lucy's thing was death.
Okay.
So I like to say that I'm the product of milk and death.
Oh,
I'm
how
rot.
about that?
Rot.
That's awesome.
And so we do get to be our own things and our own thing, you know, and at the end of the day, we all just vibe together as people really well. So we play off of each other very well.
Yeah. And you guys are so identical too. I was out playing last night with all you guys, and I had no idea which one of you was like, who is you? I swear I just got done talking with you, but I'm not sure.
No, it's crazy. We've had like people sending us pictures that like have known, you know, like Erica since she was a child, and been like, I thought you weren't going to be there this year, and she's like, I'm not.
And then one of them, the one has a rose in their hair or something like that. I don't know, like, you guys seriously look all the same to me.
Yeah.
So you guys play that very, very well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that. As I like to do, I am going to hit you with a question, and I need your top 3 answers. Okay?
All
you
right.
ready for
I'm
this?
really bad at
Don't
these.
be nervous.
I am now.
It's your opinion.
It's my truth.
So how could it, you know, you don't need to prepare, right?
Yeah.
Top 3 actors. Go.
In general or here?
Movies.
Oh.
Don't think.
Bill Moseley.
Okay.
Bill Moseley.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just saying this because it's Bill, but Bill Skarsgård has been really into him lately.
Okay.
Come
on.
And fucking Mia Goth. She's doing great.
You want to elaborate on any of those real quick?
Bill Moseley has been my fucking hero since I was a little kid, just seeing everything he's done and knowing his story about how he, kind of the same as how I got here, wasn't like a trained actor or anything, he just was fucking loved horror and loved fucking around with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and
it can be done, guys.
now he's the fucking icon. And I love that about him, and I also have treated him and his family like they're the fucking Kardashians since I was in high school, and follow them all on Instagram. They're great on Instagram.
Okay.
Chop Top Sawyer. It's great. It's great.
Next
Great
one.
stuff.
Go. Come on.
Fuck Mia Goth. She's gorgeous. I think that she's fucking killing the game. Her and Jenna Ortega both doing the whole fucking like new Scream Queens shit. I love that for them.
Okay.
They're awesome. Bill Skarsgård, once again, might have just said that because of Bill, but he also, I really like face acting.
Yeah.
And he's got a fucking face on
Man,
him. He's got a face on him.
He's so talented.
He really is.
You know, So,
Yeah.
okay, good picks. Good picks.
Thank
I give you
you.
that one.
Thank
You
you.
did great.
I appreciate it.
You studied
It was
for that one, I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Cool.
once again, I'm Slider Jesus, and you are.
Moldy Southern.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe bullshit thing. You know how that works. So, thank you. I appreciate it.